Hey Taurus, and welcome to this reading. This is a message coming through to help you thrive with whatever situation you're going through. Cross watchers, welcome. Taurus, know that I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so put this message where it resonates. The song that my guides wanted me to share for this reading is Collide by Howie Day. And the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are: I'm open, you're closed. Where I follow, you'll go. I worry I won't see your face light up again. There's, especially with the poem coming through as well, there's this energy of your past self and your future self or your present self. And I feel like you've grown a lot because of an experience you had. But I feel like you're in the energy of kind of looking back and regretting this experience. Like you're having a difficult time forgiving yourself because of what happened here. And what your guides want you to know, well, first of all, I just want to say everyone has had an experience that they wish they could go back and change or whatever, but they are all for learning and growth. And as we go through this reading and, whatever is being highlighted in your mind right now, I want you to think about how much you grew and how much you have transformed because of what you went through here in this situation. But let's keep going with the reading. The poem is from Whitney Hansen, and it goes like this. I met my younger self for coffee at 10 a.m. She was 15 minutes early. I was right on time. She ordered a caramel latte. I ordered a matcha latte plain. Her hair was buzzed and pink. Mine was natural colored for the first time in years. She was antsy in the silence. I sat comfortably in my skin. She told me how stressed she was about school and the track meet this weekend and the book she was trying to write. I showed her my diploma and the 3 books I published since. Told her it would all turn out all right. She asked me if I met the love of my life. I told her I have plenty of love in my life, just not the romantic kind. She told me that she was lonely, and I told her, me too. She said, I guess some things never change. I said, they don't, but they do. She looked at me curious when she noticed my bumblebee tattoo, but then glanced anxiously at the clock and said, I have to go soon. She left early because she didn't have much time to talk. I sat and sipped my coffee a little longer and went and took a walk. So I feel like, maybe your past self was anxious about things. Like this poem's interesting because she's looking back at her past self, kind of like I was saying before, and how much she's changed since then, how much more grounded you are, like you know who you are more than you knew before. This experience helped you, it helped you in a lot of ways, and your guides are saying think about that, like who did you become through this experience, what did you learn, and who are you becoming because of it as well, because oftentimes situations happen like this for our growth and for our becoming. And also sometimes when we go through something really difficult or a path that we're like, how did I even get on that path, what happened, and I wish I could go back and change it, sometimes they're actually leading us to our purpose. And so there's purpose in whatever happened here. And I feel we have the Devil card coming out, followed by the Page of Swords in reverse. And I feel like you trusted someone blindly that was operating under really toxic energy. And I don't feel like this was your fault. I feel like you just had a lot of blind faith in someone that hurt you, betrayed you. This was a really painful experience for you. And I feel like, there's this energy like, I should have known better. I should have known this. Like you may be replaying, going back and saying, why didn't I see that red flag or this or that? And, you may be in the energy of doing that, kind of beating yourself up because of the situation. But that's not necessary. And stop doing that to yourself. Just because you trusted someone and had faith in someone that ended up failing you in the end, that doesn't mean that you're wrong or bad. That means the situation you were dealing with was not healthy. And I feel like also with the Nine of Pentacles coming out in reverse, I feel like this person really hurt your self-confidence and your like ability to trust yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet, to like, or something like that. They may have hurt your finances too, your stability, and things that you were building, things that you cared about in your own life. But what I'm really proud about is that you moved away from this energy. As soon as you realized what was going on here, you moved away. And I'm proud of you for that, because when you are with someone who's very deceitful and does stuff like this, they usually do it most oftentimes they do it in a sneaky way, in a covert way, and it's really hard to pick up what's actually going on. And I feel like you figured it out pretty quick, and you moved away from this energy. And like, as soon as you realized who the hell you were dealing with, like, I am dealing with the devil in disguise, I'm getting the hell out of here. And I think you should be really proud of yourself for that. Yeah, there's a lot of beating yourself up, but like your guides are saying, how about you be proud of yourself instead? Because some people stay in this energy for a lifetime. And they're like, oh, you stabbed me in the back 10 times. How about you do it a few more times? You know, because they don't have the courage to say, I'm getting the hell out of here. You know, I'm not going to put up with this. You've made me feel unworthy. You've hurt my confidence so much, but I'm going to remember who I am, and I'm moving away from this. Like, this could have been an abusive relationship, an abusive situation that you were a part of, and you should be very proud of yourself for reclaiming your life from that. With the Emperor card coming out in reverse, this could have been a very controlling, narcissistic energy that you were dealing with. Yeah, and that was like, they pretended again to be loving and kind, but all these cards came out in reverse, and that's why it was so difficult for you to hear your intuition, to trust your intuition. This person also, oh my gosh, they were a jerk. They were cruel. But the difficult thing is they presented themselves as like this intuitive, kind, loving, fun, sweet energy. But you figured out that this is like, yeah, all coming out in reverse. The Emperor card too, this person may have presented themselves as someone who has their shit together, and you realized actually they don't. This person. And, you know, people who, yeah, presenting, if this was all upright, this would be, if this all was upright, this would be an amazing person to connect with, you know, that'd be so amazing. So I can see why you fell for their trap, you know, they present themselves well, but the energy underneath the situation is this person is toxic as hell. And I'm really proud of you for getting out as soon as you found that out. I'm really proud of you. And you should be too. And the Oracle card that my guides want me to include in this reading is Midas Touch. Things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? And I wanted to read this from the guidebook. It says, right now is a ripple with possibilities. You have the Midas Touch, and everything you do can reap tangible rewards. This is the energy of abundance flowing to and through you. We live in an abundant universe, and there is plenty to go around. Right now, you can tap into the infinite power of this natural flow. Abundance is not always in the form of financial gain. It can be love, joy, peace, and harmony. Call in what you want more of in your life. Now is the time to celebrate the outcome you've been working toward. The energy around you is heightened, leading you to the ultimate success. If you have been on the fence or unsure about something, take this as a sign from the universe to go for it. A big yes is delivered. Things will work out in your favor. So, like I said, what you experienced here, this is really helping you. Yeah, this is actually what gave you the gold. This was something really powerful for your purpose. And this experience was like your graduation right before you get to manifest all the things you want, Taurus. So keep going.